Today I want to talk to you about the activity trap. Correct, the activity trap. And with the basis of what I want to say today, let's just look at one statement, and that is, do not concentrate on just doing things right, but make sure that you're doing the right things. We can be very misled and moved into concentrating on just doing things right instead of doing the right things. And I'll tell you where that ends up. Just watch this little piece of equipment that we all know so well. And this is what happens. Kind of dizzy, isn't it? You get a little dizzy when you go around in circles. Have you ever felt that your life is maybe just going round in circles? And the reason how you recognize that is every so often the same things seem to be coming past you. They pop up at regular intervals and you think, oh gosh, I've seen that before. You see, that's because you're just not doing the right things to take you forward, and you're getting wound up in the wrong activity. Very simple principle here, and that is the right activity will always precede success. A very simple principle. The right activity always comes before success. It precedes success. If you see someone who has something successful going on, then you can be assured that before that happened, they were doing the right things. The right activity causes the right results. You've got to identify what that activity is. What is the activity that goes up and props up what is behind your dream? And that's what you need to be busying yourself with every single day. This forms the very essence of why kids play in a play park. And one of the biggest games that all kids play is Let's Pretend. And here I'm standing on an old-fashioned, wonderful old steamroller. What an amazing old lady this is, standing here in a play park. And you know what? It's such a trap. And sometimes when we get motivated to do business, we end up playing Let's Pretend. Sometimes it's just an inherent fear. You're not quite confident of doing the things that you know you should do. Hey, you know what? Maybe it's a sales challenge, and you spend hours upon hours making files, putting things in a certain order. Or maybe you go through a phone book and you collect names and you separate the names. Hey, that's a good start. But then you don't take them any further. You file them, you underline them, you highlight them, but you know what? You never pick up the phone just to phone them. And so what you end up doing is playing just like a kid. Let's pretend. And the thing about Let's Pretend is that it has a strong resemblance of the real thing, but it's not effective. In actual fact, you could just be playing a little mental game with yourself instead of going somewhere progressive. And you end up just letting your life go round and round in the same circle. Hey, we've got to get past that. The activity trap. Be careful of things that look like they are the real deal. They look so real. This convinces you that it's the right thing to do. But if you analyze it a bit further, you'll see this is just a trap, occupying your mind and occupying your time. Let's get down to the real deal. Hey, in fact, let's keep it real. Let's put a slightly different twist on this, and let's pretend that life and success is like an obstacle course. And so in an obstacle course, you've got to go to each piece of equipment, do something on it, climb the bars, go to the next challenge, get up to the top, go round in a 360. Maybe from there you've got a couple of tubes to get through. Crawl through the tubes, go over the top of the obstacle, go down the slide. From there, go up, round the swing, and eventually cross the finish line. And you know what? the quicker and the smarter you do each item, the quicker and the smarter you get finished. So let's look at the right activity and put it in a spiritual perspective. What's God got to say about this? So Proverbs 16 verse 3 says, "Commit your way unto the Lord, and He will direct your paths." That sounds like a good deal to me. He will take you from step to step. And the blessing in Deuteronomy says, you will go from glory to glory. You shall go up and not down. Having someone direct my paths sounds really cool. So stop going round in a circle and go forward. And all you do is commit yourself to God. God will establish your plans. He knows the plans He has for you. Let's wrap this up. So let's wrap this one up here today. Talking about the activity trap. Looking at doing the right things and not just doing things right. Make sure that every action you do is what's going to take you further. Going to take you down the road that you need to go on. And let's look at the signs. Are you seeing things over and over again? Let's avoid going round in circles. In fact, you know what? If you keep on doing new activities, it's going to take you to new things. Beware of repeating some redundant things over and over again. If you want to climb, you've got to take one step at a time. Now, sometimes we don't like to do that because we don't like to have change. We want to kind of hold on to that which we used to. But I'm going to end this today's session with the following. You can't reach for the next rung of the ladder until you let go of the one that's holding you at the bottom. Let go of one so you can take the next one. Well, I trust you've enjoyed this today with me. It's been fun here in the park. And remember, until next time, from me, hey, keep it real.